The Syrian civil war, now in its 13th year, has been a protracted and bloody conflict. The war began in 2011, part of the Arab Spring uprisings. Protests against President Bashar al-Assad's regime were met with brutal force. This ignited an armed rebellion, plunging the country into chaos. The conflict has drawn in foreign powers, spawned a humanitarian catastrophe, and resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. In a significant escalation of the conflict, Syrian rebels seized control of the strategically important city of Hama. This victory comes on the heels of their capture of Aleppo, Syria's second-largest city. Hama holds symbolic importance as the site of a 1982 massacre by the Assad regime. Its capture by the rebels, spearheaded by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, marks a turning point in the war. The rebel capture of Hama is a major blow to the Assad regime. It demonstrates the rebels' growing strength and their ability to challenge the government's hold on key areas. The loss of Hama also undermines the regime's narrative that it is winning the war. This victory will likely embolden the rebels and could lead to further advances. The Syrian army has been forced to retreat from Hama after intense street fighting. The army has acknowledged its loss of control over the city. It has repositioned its troops outside of Hama. This retreat is a clear sign of the pressure the army is facing. Despite deploying substantial military convoys, the army was unable to repel the rebel advance. This suggests that the army is overstretched and demoralized. The rebels appear to be better equipped and more motivated. This raises serious questions about the army's ability to defend other key areas. The recent surge in violence has had a devastating impact on civilians. The fighting has resulted in 727 deaths, including 111 civilians. The true number of casualties is likely much higher. Many areas remain inaccessible to aid organizations. The fighting has also led to mass displacement. An estimated 115,000 people have been displaced across Idlib and northern Aleppo. These people are in desperate need of food, water, shelter, and medical care. The humanitarian situation is dire. The capture of Hama by the rebels is a significant development in the Syrian civil war. It remains to be seen whether this victory will lead to the collapse of the Assad regime. The regime still has significant military capabilities and the support of foreign powers. The rebels are also not without their challenges. They are a fragmented force with competing agendas. It is unclear if they can maintain their unity and momentum. The future of Syria remains uncertain. The international community must do more to address the humanitarian crisis. A negotiated political solution is the only way to end the conflict. The Assad regime must be held accountable for its crimes. Justice and accountability are essential for lasting peace.